Welcome to week 8 of our Back to Basics Barefoot session. We are going to come straight in today using those balls, starting to loosen up the feet. So again, ball of the foot is down and we're just going to roll through the heel. So I will come front on because, as always, that postural position is really important. So at this stage of week 8, hopefully you're in a standing position. You may have progressed to the lacrosse ball, or you might still be using the tennis ball. Depending on where your feet are and how you're moving through with it is going to depend on how you progress. So the biggest thing that I'll always advocate and bring back to you is always know your limitations, stay within them, move through when you're comfortable. Now we're going to come to the base of your arch, please, and put your direct pressure straight down onto that ball. So again, shoulders, hips, knees, feet, butt tight through that core. We're going to always focus on your nice deep breathing, especially as we come into relaxing through these muscles and helping them release. Ball to the middle of the arch, please, and put the pressure straight down. Let's come to the top of the arch, please, and pressure straight down again. Now, as we're progressing through, being that we are in week 8, we can start moving through the exercises a little faster. So hopefully you have started from week 1 and progressed through. Always, if you're needing to take a break though, please just hit the pause button and come back when you're ready. Taking a deep breath in, please. Let's now take the foot in a forward and backward roll. Now we're just going to put the heel down, please, and roll side to side with those feet. So rolling under the toes and progressing through the foot down to the base of the heel. So we're going through the arch sideways, finding any sore points and staying there for a few seconds if you're needing to. Moving back up when you are ready. We're going to just again come forwards and backwards. Okay, hold on to a chair if we're comfortable, and or if that balance has progressed through the foot, stabilize through and bring your foot up and circle through the ankle, please. Circle back in the opposite direction. We're now going to bring the foot down. So just be mindful of where your ball is as you place your foot on the ground. We're going to come now to the other side. So the ball of foot is down, please. And we're just going to roll the ball on the heel. So just a little bit of a massage through that heel to start. And we're now going to come to the base of your arch and apply the direct pressure down through the feet. Again, stacking through and tied in through your core, please. Pressure is now going to come to mid-arch, so moving it through and direct pressure down, please. And top of the arch, and again, pressure directly down. So let's just move it forwards and backwards, please. We're just going to now bring the heel down, please, and side to side through this other foot. So rolling it back up when you're ready. Still back under the toes. And backwards and forwards again, please. And tight through that core now. Stabilize through the foot, grab hold of your chair. We're going to bring the foot up and circle through the ankle. Back in the opposite direction. Take a deep breath in and put the foot down, and let's just take a little bit of a march through again, please. Now we'll get you to grab those balls and pop them to the side. And just bring our march through. Let's take a left-right step, please. So bring out your left-right box steps, please. So left, right, left, right. And we're going to march back through and take out the right, left, please. So bring right, left, right, left. And march back through. So let's keep it nice and tight again through the core. And we're going to take a side-to-side step, please. And let's just take our little march through again, please. So stabilizing through the feet. Again, always just checking down to see whether they're aligned. Hopefully at this point, we're having that awareness of how the feet should be. You are going to take the hips in the side-to-side movement, please. So the big thing in regards to these sessions is to bring an awareness back to your body from the head all the way through to the feet, and being mindful of how your feet are standing. So say alignment through the hips, through the glutes. Deep breath and circle through. Again, if you're still finding an issue that the hips, one foot is turning out and or there's pain through one side more so than the other, please consult with a physio or an osteopath to see if there's anything going on within that glute or the hip area, and circle back in the opposite direction. And let's just bring the side to side rock through again, please. Take our nice deep breath through. So let's just again come back to a march. I'm just going to get you to now take a step out in front, back together. So we'll alternate those legs through. So today we're adding a little bit more movement in with the body, and we're going to help with that big toe later on in today's session. And let's just bring our little march back through, please, shaking through your legs. We're now going to come back on the toe and get some movement through those big toes and the smaller toes. So come down onto your chairs, come down onto your floor. I'll see you very shortly. So get comfy, and I'll see you down on the floor very shortly. Okay, so if we are down on the floor, we're always going to get ourselves nice and comfy. So again, you may need the cushion underneath, legs straight out to cross over. If the mobility allows and you feel more comfortable to tuck it under, please do. So don't be afraid to get on the floor. At some point, you're wanting to try and regain that mobility to get down onto the floor. So having the ability and the confidence to get up and down off the floor is a really important thing. So keep that in the back of your mind. At some point, try to get down on the floor. Have people around who might be able to assist you getting up. Just get that confidence back in again. So we're now going to come though to the mobility through the big toe first. So please grab hold of the base of the big toe around that knuckle, and we're going to stabilize that slightly and start with our circles through the big toes. So again, having that mobility through the big toe actually changes how well your gait is, so how well you move. Deep breath, please circle back in the opposite direction. So opening them up, loosening them up, getting a little bit of mobility back is really important. Taking a deep breath now, please. Let's just pull the big toe straight up and down, up and down. And again, just remembering to keep that focus through. So quite often I still do it, is I look at my big toe to get that movement through and help the coordination and the connection from the brain through to the foot. So fingers in between the big toe and let's pull it back in. So again, we're just keeping hold of that knuckle, helping move that big toe back in, nice and gently, nice and controlled. And as always, focus on your breathing, please. So let's now bring that big toe backwards and forwards, please. So we're just taking the forwards and backwards movement through. So let's now move back through, please. So we're going to take the big toe and the second toe and take them both in the opposite direction. So start loosening up through the feet. Let's move it down, please, to the second and the third. And come down, please, to the third and the fourth. And bringing down now to the fourth and the smallest toe. So start moving back up, please. So third and fourth. And now up to the third and the second. We'll come up, please, to the second and the big toe. And we're now going to release that through. Hold mid-arch, please, and link those fingers through the toes. So hopefully this is getting much easier. Again, it takes a lot of time sometimes to open those feet up and help them splay out. So holding mid-arch and take your circle through. And let's circle back in the opposite direction, please. Let's just take the movement side to side. Now we're going to grab hold of the foot and we just give it a little bit of a twist through. Let's just bring your fingers up the front of the foot. And through your arch, using both thumbs, we just give that a little bit of a rub through. And again, let's just hold that foot, give it a little bit of a movement through now. And release. So, nice and gently, as always, take your leg out, give your hip a little bit of a rub through, and wiggle in through the quad area. And if we can, we rotate, slight rotation in and out with that foot. Now we're going to swap over to the other foot. So again, crossing the foot under if we're wanting to, positioning ourselves so we are comfortable. We're going to hold on to the base of the knuckle of the big toe and circle through. So with any exercises that we're doing, if we're wanting progression and change, there is a lot of repetition. With your feet, obviously we don't have that many exercises that we can do. So having the repetition is going to be what we're needing to do to build strength through. Circle through in the opposite direction. As we build the strength through the feet, then we can progress with the exercises upstream. So glute exercises, hip exercises, mobility. Take a deep breath in, please, and just pull that big toe up and down. Also, having the confidence in your balance will give you the confidence in the exercises that you will do. So having the foundation through the feet first is where we're going to start. It's extremely important, which is why I've done this series for everyone. And release down. So fingers in between the big toe, and please bring it in and out. So again, nice and slow, nice and controlled within your range of motion. Take a deep breath in, please, and let's bring that big toe forwards and backwards, please. Okay, we're now going to move down, please, to the big toe and second toe. So forwards and backwards, please. Let's move down, please, to the second and the third. And moving down to the third and the fourth. Bringing your focus again back to that deep breathing. And down to the fourth and the fifth. So we'll move back up, please, to the fourth and the third digits, and we're going forwards and backwards again. Now we'll move up to the second and the third. And coming up to the second now, and your big toe again, forwards and backwards. Now we're going to hold mid-arch, please, and again let's just link the fingers through the toes and circle through. And back in the opposite direction. And then side to side, please. Take hold of that foot, please, and have some movement through side to side. We're just going to now bring the fingers through the front of your foot, massaging it through, so pulling up. And using your thumbs, massaging through your arch. And coming back in and just taking a side to side movement through that foot. Okay, again, deep breath in, please. Taking your foot out, giving a rub through the hip and through the quad to loosen it all up. A little bit of a rotation with that leg, in and out. Nice deep breath. We are going to bring ourselves back up off the floor, back up off our chairs, nice and slowly, nice and gently, and I'll see you in a standing position very shortly. Okay, so again, as we come up, we're just going to bring ourselves back to the side movement through the hips. And we're going to take the circles through. Back in the opposite direction. And side to side again. And let's just bring our march back in now. So we're going to stabilize through the feet, please. Again, check through, and then we take a step out in the hip width position. So postural alignment, shoulders, hips, knees, feet, tight through core. I'm going to look down at that big toe again and raise it straight up, please. Taking a deep breath, we're going to bring that one down and exhale and raise the small toes up. So the digits up again, remembering that the digits are coming straight up, not rolling the feet to lift them up. Now digits down, please, big toe up. Big toe down and the small toes up. Big toes down, small toes down and big toe up. I'm going to take a deep breath and bring that foot down. Swapping them over. Tight through, take your step out. Again, alignment through, deep breath, exhale and raise your big toe up. So as we are progressing, this big toe, we're wanting it to come straight up. Big toe down, smalls up. Small toes down and big toe up. Big toe down with the small toe up. Small toes down and big toes up. I'm going to take a deep breath and we're going to come back. Stabilize through the feet, please. Tucking through the core, and let's raise the big toes up. So both big toes are lifting. Big toes down and raise the small toes. Small toes down with the big toes up. Big toe down and small toes up. You're going to take a deep breath. I'm going to put those toes down and we're going to march back through again. Stabilizing through, and I'm going to take one foot out in front. Now these ones I find really tricky. So this is something we move through. So we're just going to raise the big toe up. Put the big toe down. Now we're going to, very slowly, we're going to raise those small toes up, and then we're going to try and use the digits to come back up. So big toe will come down, and trying to get those digits to come down, and I'm really still working on this again. So the small toes are going up and trying pinky, so from the outside, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then bringing it back in the opposite direction. So whether it be very tricky. Mine's big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth, and the pinky digit. So this is just an extra thing to add in when you're ready. It's a little bit of fun and really frustrating to see that coordination from the brain through to the foot. And it's also really rewarding to see it progress. So I'm going to bring that foot down. We'll take the other side, please. So march back through, stabilizing and taking the foot out. Big toe coming up first. Big toe going down. Now let's raise the toes and go small toe all the way through, and then bring it back. Big toe, second, third, fourth, fifth. So for me, this foot works much better. Bringing it down, keeping the big toe down, raising the smaller toes and bring it down, digits through and down. Big toe up and reversing the movement through. So these are little exercises, little extras to bring in when you can as we progress through. So getting that coordination, getting it firing from the brain all the way through to the feet. Tuck through that core, please. Stabilize through your feet. So let's come to the base of the heel, base of the big toes, base of the pinkies, and just drop the digits down nice and gently. So we're going to come to strengthening through the feet a little bit more now, please. So raise your big toes up. Put the big toes down, raise the small toes. Now without rolling your feet in and keeping your postural alignment, we raise the outside of your foot. Outsides down. And relax. Deep breath, exhale, big toe up. Big toe down, smalls up, and again, outsides now raise off the floor. No rolling, keeping our alignment through. Outside of the feet down, big toe up, please. Big toe down, smalls up, and outsides of the feet. And down. So march through for me, please now. Stabilize again. Base of the heel, base of your big toe, base of pinky, and the digits down. As we take our deep breath this time, exhale down, please, and just press the pressure through the pads of your toes. And release. Tuck through again. Deep breath in, please. Exhale. Pressure through the pads of your toes. So the digits are going down into the floor. We're not scrunching up. They're dropping straight down with the pressure. Arch is building through and release. Again, so deep breath in, please. Exhale. Digits down. And release. And let's take our deep breath in again, please. One more time. Digits coming straight down. And release. So take a deep breath through, please. Take a little bit of a march, and I'm just going to get you to bring a heel tap in front next. And take a toe tap back. And let's march back through. So I'm just going to get you to shake through your legs, please. Give you a few seconds. Grab your sliders next. Repositioning your chairs. We are going to come inside to do some sliders and a little bit more of that hip mobility today. Okay, so now we're coming to the part where we're using our mobility through the hips. So, coming into the part now where we're going to start doing some hip mobility. So please grabbing your sliders. We are again on carpet, shiny bit down, on a hard surface. Black part will go down, please. So it goes down onto the floor first. Stabilize first up, always through your supporting leg. So base of the heel, base of big toe, base of pinky, digits down, relax through the knee, tuck through core. Hips are parallel, so we slide out to the side and in. Now, if we are using a chair to help, the balance is still not there yet, please have it right beside you so we are keeping that postural alignment up nice and tall. So the big thing, again, I'm going to come back to is having awareness through your body, how we are standing. Are we stacking? Shoulder, hip, knee, foot directly underneath, having the relax through the knees. We're not wanting anything else bar the hip, using the glute and the leg pushing out to the side. Now we're going to bring that back in. We are going to use the same leg and again, reset, tucking through core. Take your 45-degree slide back and back in. So having that awareness in your body, when you find yourself shift in how you're standing. When I first started, one of the awarenesses I used to have is that I would roll my foot constantly, and it was always my left leg. After further investigation of me pushing because I knew there was not something right within my body, bring in tight through. We're just going to slide back first, please. Slide back. I went to my GP. I mentioned all these things. What was troubling me is that the imbalances through from the leg, through my hips, through my back, was throwing my neck out, and I was constantly having headaches. And I wanted to check if I did have a leg length discrepancy. And I asked for an x-ray. From the x-ray, we did determine that I do have 1 centimetre out of my thigh bone. Bring it in and heel down. I have that awareness now, so I know how to hold my body, what I need to work on to keep it up. So let's tuck through first, stabilise the base of heel, base of big toe, base of pinky, digits down, and slide out to the side. So it's really important. I have talked to quite a few people lately, and I just had a new client. I have a leg length discrepancy. Who told you you had a leg length discrepancy? So it's a question where people are coming through, and my osteopath questioned me, well, where is your leg length discrepancy from? Is it muscular? Is it skeletal? Have you had an injury in the past that has changed the structure of the bones and or the alignment through that leg? So it's always important to know if we do have a leg length discrepancy, why? So follow it up if you're questioning a leg length discrepancy, bring it up and or any pain. Tight through, slide back 45 degrees. The big thing that has changed it for me is starting to strengthen my feet, bringing my body up. Being out of shoes has made a huge difference for me. Personally, we are not all the same though. So what works for me may not work for you. Strengthening the feet is definitely going to help increase your balance and your stability. And hopefully in time, that awareness through the body as to what you're needing to do. Bring it through, tucking in again, slightly in forward and slide the foot back. The concentration is finding a focus point now to help you maintain the balance as we push that leg back. And we're going to bring it in and heel down, please. So again, let's swap the sliders down, and we're now going to take your quarter circles and half circles. So let's tuck it all the way through. Stabilise through forward, base of heel, base of big toe, base of pinkies, digits down, relaxing in the knee to the side, quarter back and in. So again, if the chair's by your side, make sure you're keeping your body up nice and tall. And let's bring it all the way through in front. Now these hip mobility circles, definitely worth you monitoring and seeing how your mobility is progressing through these hips. So if we're all the way in front and or if we're just coming small. So eventually we're going to get that better. Tight through again, please reverse back and all the way quarter circles around. Again, this is something to monitor, and if you have any questions in regarding to the mobility through your hips, please consult with a physiotherapist or an osteopath. Hip-wise, don't forget there's also your women's health physios who can have a look at everything hip-related. And in and heel down, please. Coming to the other side. Stabilise first through the foot, base of heel, base of big toe, base of pinky and the digits down. Relax in the knee, tighten in through your core and bring out to the side. Quarter circles around, please. And bring all the way in front. And bring in and reverse back. So again, just have an awareness of the mobility through the hip and the circle you're able to create. and the difference between both legs. And heel down, please. Sliders coming up and moving to the side, please. So always putting the equipment down that may be unsafe. So your slider you may accidentally stand on and slip. Make sure it always goes away, same with the ball. Bring your side to side steps, please. And let's just march back through, coming into your box step again, please, so taking out the right, left. Now, as you bring your box step, make sure we bend the knee and come back up. So bend, bend, standing. Again, making sure your hips are parallel. We bring the foot out in the same position. And let's bring a march back through, taking out your left, right, again tight through. Left, right. Bending your front leg, bend, bend. And march back through. Let's keep it nice and tight again through the core as we raise your knee. So high knee up. And march that back through, a little bit of a shake through. Going to now come into a little bit more of that hip mobility and openers through the hips and stabilizing through. So we are going to coming back onto the chair with either the leg up, squeezing that bottom under to stretch, and then we strengthen. So we have the three positions of chair, foot up onto the chair to stretch through. If we're needing to stand, the foot comes out, tucking your bottom under, dropping that back leg down into a straight position. And our third position is to come down onto the floor. So if you're needing to grab that cushion, please do. And we're going to pop it underneath the knee. Offset your leg to the side if we're needing to, and we're going to bring our nice postural alignment. So if we're standing, again, it is always shoulder, hip, knee, and the foot coming back under. Tuck your bottom under and you'll feel a stretch through the front of your quad and up through the hip flexor, and it will also come into your abdominal area. So we're just going to squeeze your bottom under, please, and release. Squeeze 1 and release. Squeeze 2, release. Squeeze 3, release. Squeeze 4, release. Squeeze 5, release. Squeeze 6, release. Squeeze 7, release. Squeeze 8, release. Squeeze 9, release. Squeeze 10, release. Squeeze 11 and release. And squeeze 12 and just release that out. So the leg that is down, stable on the floor right now, the leg that we're stretching through the hip flexor, that's going to come up and be your stable leg as we come into your hip flexion exercise. So stabilize that leg, tucking the core in, again, tucking that bottom under, mindful of this staying nice and tight. Stabilize through that foot and relax the knee again. Deep breath, please. Exhale up, 2, hold 2, down 2, 1. Exhale 2, hold 2, down 2, 2. Exhale 2, hold 2, down 2, 3. Exhale 2, hold 2, down 2, 4. Exhale 2. Hold 2, down 2, 5. Exhale 2. Hold 2, down 2, 6. Exhale 2. Hold 2, down 2, 7. Exhale 2. hold 2, down 2, 8. Exhale 2, hold 2, down 2, 9. Exhale 2, hold 2, down 2, 10. Exhale 2, hold 2, down 2, 11. And exhale 2, hold 2, down 2 is 12. So take a deep breath in, please. Leg that is stable. Now we're going to swap the stabilizing legs. Leg that is now down stable is going to be the leg that we're going to use for your glute squeeze back. So please come behind your chair, hip width, raise your heel and or 90-degree position, and we're going to use your glute to squeeze your leg back, please. So deep breath. Exhale out, 2. Squeeze, 2. Down, 2, 1. Exhale, 2. Squeeze, 2. Down, 2, 2. Exhale, 2. Squeeze, 2. Down, 2, 3. Exhale, 2. Squeeze, 2. Down, 2, 4. Exhale, 2. Squeeze, 2. Down, 2, 5. Exhale, 2. Squeeze, 2. Down, 2, 6. Exhale, 2. Squeeze, 2. Down, 2, 7. Exhale, 2. Squeeze, 2. Down, 2, 8. Exhale, 2. Squeeze, 2. Down, 2, 9. Exhale, 2. Squeeze, 2. Down, 2, 10. Exhale, 2. Squeeze, 2. Down, 2, 11. And exhale, 2. Squeeze, 2. Down, 2 is 12. So bring your body up, please. And we're going to swap the legs. So using the cushion, coming into kneeling position, if that's what you prefer, coming into your leg up onto the chair, and or taking your hip flexor stretch in a standing position. Take a deep breath in. Offsetting your leg to help keep that postural alignment through if we're needing to. So shoulder, hip, knee and the foot back. Squeeze your bottom under and you'll feel that stretch come through again. So let's take a deep breath in, please, and squeeze your glute under and release. Squeeze 2 and release. Squeeze 3 and release. Squeeze 4 and release. Squeeze 5 and release. Squeeze 6 and release. Squeeze 7 and release. Squeeze 8 and release. Squeeze 9 and release. Squeeze 10 and release. Squeeze 11 and release. Squeeze 12, and we're just going to hold that for a second, please. And let's just release. Now again, the leg that is down is going to be your stabilizing leg. So please come into your standing position, stabilizing through that foot. Body's up tall, bottom under slightly, please. Hip flexion exercise now. Deep breath, exhale up, 2. Hold, 2. Down, 2, 1. Exhale, 2. Hold, 2. Down, 2, 2. Exhale, 2. Hold, 2. Down, 2, 3. Exhale, 2. Hold, 2. Down, 2, 4. Exhale, 2. Hold, 2. Down, 2, 5. Exhale, 2. Hold, 2. Down, 2, 6. Exhale, 2. Hold, 2. Down, 2, 7. Exhale, 2. Hold, 2. Down, 2, 8. Exhale, 2. Hold, 2. Down, 2, 9. Exhale, 2. Hold, 2. Down, 2, 10. Exhale, 2. Hold, 2. Down, 2, 11. And exhale, 2. Hold, 2. Down, 2 is number 12. So again, that leg that was down is now going to be the leg to come in for your glute squeeze back, please. So I'm just going to come behind, step it back, raise your heel up and your leg 90 degree, stabilizing through supporting leg and keeping hips parallel. Deep breath. Exhale, squeeze, 2. Hold, 2. Down, 2, 1. Exhale, 2. Hold, 2. Down, 2, 2. Exhale, 2. Squeeze, 2. Down, 2, 3. Exhale, 2. Squeeze, 2. Down, 2, 4. Exhale, 2. Squeeze, 2. Down, 2, 5. Exhale, 2. Squeeze, 2. Down, 2, 6. Exhale, 2. Squeeze, 2. Down, 2, 7. Exhale, 2. Squeeze, 2. Down, 2, 8. Exhale, 2. Squeeze, 2. Down, 2, 9. Exhale, 2. Squeeze, 2. Down, 2, 10. Exhale, 2. Squeeze, 2. Down, 2, 11. And exhale, 2. Squeeze, 2. Down, 2, 12. So let's just bring our, coming in behind those chairs, please. We're now going to just take a calf raise. So please bring it nice and tight through the core, coming up onto toes. So keeping that alignment through again, making sure our knees stay out, making sure our heels stay out as well. So take a deep breath in, please. Exhale, up, 2. Hold, 2. Down, 2, 1. Exhale, 2. Hold, 2. Down, 2, 2. Exhale, 2. Hold, 2. Down, 2, 3. Exhale, 2. Hold, 2. Down, 2, 4. Exhale, 2. Hold, 2. Down, 2, 5. Exhale, 2. Hold, 2. Down, 2, 6. Exhale, 2. Hold, 2. Down, 2, 7. Exhale, 2. Hold, 2. Down, 2, 8. Exhale, 2. Hold, 2. Down, 2, 9. Exhale, 2. Hold, 2. Down, 2, 10. Exhale, 2. Hold, 2. Down, 2, 11. And exhale, 2. Hold, 2. Down, 2, 12. So take a deep breath through, shaking through your legs, please. I'll get you to grab yourselves a little drink. We're going to come back and do a little bit more before we finish up this session today. So I'm just going to come back into a side-to-side step for a second, please. Now, when we come to doing the next part of the exercises, please have a chair in front of you. Mine is moved for demonstration purposes. We're wanting that chair there just in case we're needing it for balance and stability as we're going to take some movements through. So bringing the side-to-side step, please, back now into your march. We're going to tighten in through your core and take a small lunge out to the side. So my knee bends, inside leg is straight, and that foot is nice and flat, and then we exhale back up. So it's keeping the stability through that foot, keeping the whole foot planted as we exhale back through. So step out, exhale 4. Step out, exhale 5. Step out, exhale 6. Step out, exhale 7. Step out, exhale 8. Step out, exhale 9. Step out, exhale 10. Step out, exhale 11. Step out, and we exhale back through 12 and marching through. Tuck it through that core, please. We now take the other side. So we step out, again, inside leg, foot is flat and straight. Exhale 2, out. Exhale 3, out. Exhale 4, chest is also up. Exhale 5. Exhale 6. Exhale 7. Exhale 8. Exhale 9. Exhale 10. exhale 11, exhale 12, and we're going to march back through. So we're going to tighten through again. Now we take your step back this time in a 45-degree angle. Front leg again, foot is flat, bend through knee, and we exhale and we push back through. So we are using that big toe to push back up. We're keeping it nice and tight. We're also using glute. Keep your hips parallel, deep breath. Step out, exhale 1. Step back, exhale 2. Step back, exhale 3. Step back, exhale 4. Step back, exhale 5. Step back, exhale 6. Step back, exhale 7. Step back, exhale 8. Step back, exhale 9. Step back, exhale 10. Step back, exhale 11. Step back and exhale up is a 12. And we march back through, tightening again through the core, stabilize through the inside leg, stable leg, and we step back and exhale back 1, back, exhale 2, step back, exhale 3, step back, exhale 4, step back, exhale 5, step back, exhale 6, step back, exhale 7, step back, exhale 8, step back, exhale 9, step back, exhale 10, step back, exhale 11, step back, exhale up is your 12, and we're going to march that one through. So what we're also looking at with these exercises as we progress through, are we keeping that foot completely flat on the floor and especially keeping that big toe down? We're now going to come to our step back, straight back. So chairs are there just in case we're needing to. With your step back, your front leg bends. We come back with the leg, it comes back into a straight position and you squeeze up. So if I come sideways, body stays up nice and tall. As I step back, toe heel, glute is switched on, knee is bent, but I'm using my glute now to squeeze myself back up. So we keep that foot flat and we squeeze. So coming front on again, tight through. We step back, exhale 1, step back, exhale 2, step back, exhale 3, step back, exhale 4, step back, exhale 5, step back, exhale 6, step back, exhale 7, step back, exhale 8, step back, exhale 9, step back, exhale 10, step back, exhale 11, step back, exhale up is the 12, and march back through. Stabilize through the foot, please, and I'm going to now take the other side. So deep breath, tightening through the core and stabilize through that foot. And step back, exhale 1, step back, exhale 2, step back, exhale 3, step back, exhale 4, step back, exhale 5, step back, exhale 6, step back, exhale 7, step back, exhale 8, step back, exhale 9, step back, exhale 10, step back, exhale 11, step back, and we exhale back up is 12. So marching through. Next, we're just going to take your step out in front, please. So tight through that core, and we step out. Again, stabilize through, and push back up is 1. Step out 2, push up, step out, exhale 3, step out, exhale 4, step out, exhale 5, step out, exhale 6, step out, exhale 7, step out, exhale 8, step out, exhale 9, step out, exhale 10, step out, exhale 11, step out, exhale up as your 12, and march back through. Tightening through that core, please, and we're going to take the other side now. So deep breath in, stepping out, exhale 1, step out, exhale 2, step out, exhale 3, step out, exhale 4, step out, exhale 5, step out, exhale 6, step out, exhale 7, step out, exhale 8, step out, exhale 9, step out, exhale 10, step out, exhale 11, step out, and we exhale back up as 12. And we're just going to march that one through. You're going to take a deep breath and tuck through that core again, please, and bring that heel tap up in front. So those exercises that we're doing, we're going out, we're going to the side, we're going 45 degrees step back and stepping back. Quite often when people fall, the balance offsets. They may go, you're not going to fall, well, you can fall straight ahead. Quite often you may fall to the side. You may fall on a backward movement through. So by doing these exercises where we are going to take you in different planes of motion, we are strengthening the exercises and giving your body an awareness of how to correct if, God forbid, you happen to have a fall. So deep breath and toe taps back. So it is really important. Quite often, the only movement that we do is in a forward plane of motion. We just walk forwards. You don't walk backwards, you don't walk sideways. So the ability through the body does go to be able to know how to move in those planes of motion, which is why I put them into your classes. Okay, so just going to bring that back through. We're going to tuck in again through your core, please, and just bring your knee taps up. So we're coming towards the end of our session today, and we're going to come now into your stretches. So a couple more of our knee taps, and let's just bring that one back down, and please shake through your legs. I'll get you to come now behind your chairs, and we're going to take your calf stretch first. So just take a couple of deep breaths and take your foot back. So as always, postural position, shoulders, hips, knees, and the hips are parallel. Your back foot is flat. Again, we're trying to get the even balance through the foot. And now just bring a focus into your breathing, please. I'll get you to take a deep breath in. As you exhale, please bend your back knee slightly. So that will just bring that stretch further down. Deep breath in, bring up again, other side please now. So postural alignment through, deep breathing. Deep breath in please. As you exhale, bend the back knee slightly. And let's just bring it up, please. So coming into your hip width position now, small step and hinge your bottom back. Hand is on the knee. Resting the hand up on the chair if you're needing to. Again, when you come down, stacking on top, shoulders, hips, knees directly underneath. Deep breath, bringing it up, hip width. And again, hinge straight back, keeping your alignment through. If you ever question your alignment, stand in front of a mirror and try the exercises. As off-putting as it may seem to some people, bring it up. Get somebody to take your photo. If you really are questioning it, I find it interesting to come back and watch videos and notice where some of my stuff is off balance. tight through. Step out with your inside leg and bend that back knee down and tuck your bottom under for the hip flexor stretch. Now again, hands on chair, please raise one arm up. Second arm if you are able to, if you're confident with your balance and stability. Now the leg that is behind will be the leg that we're going to bring up next for your quad stretch. So we will bring a hand down onto the chair, reposition and bring your foot up into a quad stretch. So grabbing hold of that foot if we can, being mindful of where your knees are, if they are together, and or whether your knee may be jutting out in front. Take a deep breath now, please. As you exhale, press your foot back into your hand, and that will bring the stretch a little further down through your quad and again through that hip flexor. Take a deep breath, bring it in now and shake and release. Swapping sides, so inside leg, back, drop the back knee down, tuck your bottom under. Take a deep breath in, one arm up and or the second as well. Deep breathing. And bring that one back down. Now hands coming onto chair, leg that is behind, bring up into your quad stretch, please. Take a deep breath, exhale and push that foot back. Bring it in place and shake it through. Coming onto your chairs now, we're going to take your hip stretch. So coming down onto the chair, posturally aligned, tight through core. We'll bring one foot up, please, and have the ankle on top of your quad. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, bit of pressure down and pushing it out slightly onto that knee, please. Again, just bring the focus into your breathing. Just going to get you to please release that up and foot down. Other side, holding on to the ankle, and again, deep breath. As you exhale, pressure down. And release, please. Taking your bottom out, keeping tight through the core, and pressure back onto your knees. So just checking the alignment through the legs, making sure we are in a 90-degree angle with the knee and the foot, and release. Take a deep breath in, and again, please pressure back out, so stretching your inner thighs. Deep breathing. And let's just bring that back up, bring your legs together. Coming into standing position, please. We're just going to take your deep breaths to finish up today's class. And we're going to take your feet out nice and wide, tuck through the core. Taking the arms out, keeping chest up, inhaling down and exhale up, please. So we inhale down and exhale 1. Inhale down, exhale 2. Inhale down, exhale 3. And inhale down and exhale up 4. We're going to shake that all through. So thank you for joining me in today's session. So week 8 of our Back to Basics. Next week's going to be our final week. So I look forward to seeing you there. A little bit more information coming for you. And I hope we're just improving that balance. I hope we're building stability. I hope you're getting more confidence in being barefooted. I hope you've been able to bring that into your daily life a little bit more, and seeing and feeling the benefits of the connection from the mind through the feet. And if not, please keep working on it, and it will come in time. It's hugely beneficial to keep you standing, to keep you moving and mobile. So thanks again for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you in our final session next week.